Hey, it's Mike Brennan. We're back for yet another segment on the May 6th show. And I have from Ann Arbor SPARK, which is part of one of those, I don't know, 18 smart zones, I guess, in the state. And I'm going to give it a shout here. Sarah Cicotte.
Cicotte.
Close,
Thanks for
but no
having me.
cigar. I'm sorry about that. And what she's going to be talking about is what I just found out about late last week, something called the Green Business Challenge, working with the City of Ann Arbor. I'll let you take it from there. Explain what that's all about.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike and Matt, for having me. I'm Sarah Cicotte, the Mobility Director at Ann Arbor SPARK, and tomorrow we are launching the Ann Arbor Green Business Challenge. It is a collaborative effort between Ann Arbor SPARK and the City of Ann Arbor's Office of Sustainability and Innovations. And the purpose of the program is in an effort to further Ann Arbor's A2 plan, which is to be carbon neutral by 2030. We're launching this new program called the Ann Arbor Green Business Challenge, which is going to allow the community of Ann Arbor-based businesses to participate in the overall effort. We're going to utilize a structure of education and rewards, and then companies can voluntarily participate in this program by implementing various sustainability strategies, which will help them achieve different levels of recognition, which I'll touch on in a little bit. But we really often hear from new college graduates, that they regularly communicate to us that the culture and mission of their employer is very important to them. And by incorporating sustainability into their culture and into their plans, we're hoping will help local companies reduce their environmental footprint and impact, while also increasing employee satisfaction, retention, and attraction, all while helping them improve their bottom line if we're able to help them save money. So really, the bulk of the program is to build momentum within the business community, to drive sustainability-minded culture with businesses of all sizes, small, big, helping Ann Arbor achieve their goals.
So what are some of you mentioned there are 7 areas of the plan, so let's go over those if we could.
Yes, there's 7 areas in the plan, and we are going to have a toolkit that we will give to businesses as a reference and a guide with suggested implementations, and also like resources that they can connect with, experts in that area to help them. So for example, the 7 areas in the program are, we have mobility, so that's like transportation and mobility. We have resilience and education and supply chain. Okay. That's all 7.
Yeah. And so you also have, go ahead, Matt.
I was just saying you're looking for businesses to improve their performance in one or more of these areas in terms of, lowering environmental footprint and carbon footprint, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so the way it'll work is the program launches tomorrow morning at Ann Arbor SPARK. We actually have a kickoff event at 8:30 tomorrow morning. There'll be a panel conversation, which will be moderated by Missy Stultz, who's the director of the Office of Sustainability and Innovations at Ann Arbor. And then she's going to have 3 guests. She'll have Heidi Posher from Fourth Purpose Energy, Roger Bowser from Zingerman's, and Yahang Zhang, and she works with Next Cycle, and she's a resource recycling systems expert. But yeah, so we'll launch the event. Companies can register through a portal that's available on Ann Arbor's website, which is like a2gov.org. And if you find Office of Sustainability and Innovations on their website, you'll find the portal to the program. They can register, and then we're going to give companies, we'll have a couple of months to build a sustainability plan. And in that time, like starting on May 14th, we're going to have office hours every week at Ann Arbor SPARK from 2 to 3 on Tuesdays. And we'll have experts and consultants coming in to SPARK. People can just walk in and they can connect with these resources to help them build their plan. There's of the 7 areas, 4 of them have a baseline, which is a requirement that businesses must achieve before earning points in that category. So circular economy, energy, resilience, and water. There's like a baseline that you need to be required to be at. And then if you want to do more above and beyond that, you can earn points. And for all of the 7 areas, if a business says, I'm going to do things in these 3 areas, they can start small, they can think big, they can do what what works for them, I think, depending on the size business that they are and also the resources that they have available to them. And then depending what they do, they'll earn points. There's, certification levels. We have bronze, silver, gold, platinum. So the intention is that there'll be some badging and recognition that they could put on their doors, windows, websites. And we're going to have an event in the fall where we'll recognize participants and talk about some of the success stories that come out of this.
Because I was wondering if there was like carbon offset credits that come out of this or something along those lines, but not the case then, huh?
Nope, not the case.
Okay. So talk about the peer-to-peer stuff, the office hours, things like that. How does one participate?
So the way it's set up right now, we're going to advertise who's going to be there each week. So on May 14th, I believe somebody from 2030 district is going to be there, and they help with energy audits and other things. So they'll be in a space in Ann Arbor SPARK from 2 to 3 on Tuesday, May 14th. And companies that have signed up can come in and just interact with them for the hour and ask questions and just try to get help while they're there. This is a pilot program, so this is the first time that we've done it. So we may pivot as we go along, depending on what is and is not being successful. But that's our plan right now, is every Tuesday afternoon to have a different person that's in office on Tuesdays from 2 to 3 that can help people. And we're still working out the details of how we're going to advertise that, if there'll be a virtual option or if you have to drop in person. But everything will go up on Spark's event pages. So if you're at our website, which is annarborusa.org, and you go to events, you can find everything there.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question. And when does all this stuff go up on annarborusa.org?
So you can sign up in the Green Business Challenge portal from Ann Arbor's website right now, but right now it would just be like you'd get information. The program officially launches tomorrow, so then the web portal will be opened up that then people can go in. And I think it's really just kind of structured like a Google form right now if you want to register to participate, and you just answer the questions, and then that'll go to the city and they'll see your application, and all businesses can participate. So they'll find the registration portal from the city's website.
Okay.
Even just before this interview, I was online and I Googled like Ann Arbor Green Business Challenge to see how easily I could find it. And I found it. It was like, and it was just maybe the second or third item down on my web search.
Well, as long as you're on the first page, that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Matt, you got any other questions?
No, not at this point. It sounds like a really worthy effort. And do you have goals in terms of how many businesses you want to participate, or are you going to total up the total number of, tons of carbon dioxide avoided, that kind of thing? Or what are the goals of the plan ultimately?
Well, we're definitely hoping to get as many businesses as possible to sign up, and we're hoping that somebody tells another person. We don't have a hard set goal of, we want 20 companies to participate. We're just going to do our best to continue advertising it even past the launch date. We'll keep having events to reach out and help bring more people in. And then the city will work with tallying everything up at the end. This is a first-year pilot, so if the program is successful, then we hope that it would get renewed for next year.
And are you encouraging nonprofits to participate as well? I was thinking of a certain small college that happens to be in Ann Arbor, whether or not they're going to get involved in this.
You mean the 900-pound gorilla? Yeah. So,
that's right.
I think that we're very happy for anybody to participate. So lots of places already have sustainability plans,
Sure.
but some businesses don't, and they don't know where to begin, and it can be very expensive, and it can be intimidating. So we're hoping to kind of open up the minds of the business owners to start thinking about this, and just, like I said, generate the momentum to help the city achieve their carbon neutral goal by 2030.
Yeah. Save energy, save money, help save the planet. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah.
And those Tuesday afternoon sessions, I think would, since they're free, that would be the real value of this thing for a business, getting expert advice for nothing. That's a pretty good deal.
Right, because like somebody could walk in and just say like, I don't even know where to start. And we're going to help pair them up with a consultant. And then, that's Ann Arbor Spark has funding set aside to pay for that, to help pay the consultants to work with the companies to help them build their plans and get some traction.